Hey everybody, welcome to Hilltop Machine Works. So I'm over here working on the sight glasses for the oilers here on the ram. Finally got this one off. This is actually a metal and plastic, but as you can see, here's the wicking. I know you've seen this on Adam's Booth channel if you watched Adam, but it definitely needs to be replaced. There's the tube. Actually, let me get some light just to make sure you guys can see this good. Okay, there's some light for you. So you can see that tube down in there, and it comes up, deposits oil there, and keeps the ram lubed. And this is the wicking we're gonna have to change. So that's what I got going on right now. I got 3 more to pull off. Well, I got them all out, and they're all kind of a little bit different. You can see this one is pinched over pretty good. This one here is straight up with just a little bit of hole in it. And coming over to the other side, the back one, this one's pretty big. Let me try to get the light in there so it's not washing it out. There you go. And then this one is somewhat open, twisted and mangled a little bit. And then coming down here, see this one on the table itself, it comes up and it's got about looks like 8 holes with little almost like pipe cleaners stuffed in them, where I guess where the oil drips through. So, and they're all 1 1/4 inch holes. So let me see if I can score some you know, thick plexiglass or something of that nature, so I can make some of these things. And then I obviously have to go order some wicking from McMaster-Carr. So that's the update. So I'm slowly making progress here. The oil actually doesn't look bad. Just not sure how old it is, and obviously if it's what it's supposed to be in here. It almost looks like 80 weight gear oil, but like I said, I'm just slowly cleaning it out. And just got off the computer from McMaster-Carr, and I was able to actually get some sight glasses. The smallest they had is 1 1/4, which is what these holes are, so that's perfect. Ordered some wicking, and the industrial model, the manual says this holds 7 gallons, so that was ouch, about $130 in oil I just ordered. So I got that coming too. So we got everything coming from McMaster, so that rocks. So I'll continue to clean this oil out, and I'll bring you back and show you the progress. Well, I've gotten about all the oil I can out of it, and if you notice how nasty the bottom is, you know, now I'm digging in the sludge. Hopefully you guys can see this real good. I'll pan around and so now I'm just like scraping this out. I'll get as much as I can, then I'll run a few magnets in here and grab all that swarf and try to get it as clean as possible. The screen felt pretty good for the pump, which is down in that corner. You can't see it from here, but I can feel it. So making some progress, guys. So hopefully you can see all that gunk that was down in the bottom. So I got it all scooped out, and let's get some light in here. Got it cleaned out the best I could, and now you can see I got pig mat down the bottom to soak up everything that has still kind of left, and there's a couple of crevices. That one over there, there's one directly, I don't know if the the light will show it. Try it. Down in there where the oil tube goes, and there's one way back there in that corner that I can't really get to super good, so hopefully the pig mat will do its job and soak up everything else. And while that is happening, I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and take these wipers off and clean them, so that way once we get fresh oil stuff in, the wipers will be nice and clean. They're not putting the old oil and debris and whatever they've caught and you know, put it back on the ram. Same thing on the tableway, and just slowly making progress. So that's where I'm at now. Just a little update, guys. So I've been working on the ways, or way wipers should I say, and working on the back. So got it cleaned up pretty good. I already got the other one cleaned, and I am just putting a little whey oil on it so it's not dry for the startup. And see if I can do this. I don't know if they're gonna stay or not. Sorry, I don't have the cordless mic on, so I'm talking away. You can't hear me. You know what's going on. But anyways, gonna get these on. I bolted and work my way around. Well, my order came in from McMaster-Carr, so that is awesome. But unfortunately, this is what $315 looks like. Ouch. So I got the oil and got the sight glasses. These are meant to be mounted, as you can see. There's an oil level vertically, not horizontally, but I think it won't be a problem to basically get rid of that plastic oil line. And the felt is coming. Since they had to cut it to length, it should be here today. So you know, hey, McMaster-Carr, you rock. But a little bit of a kick in the wallet there for all this oil. And it is been the next day. The pig mat should have done its job. Going to clean everything up, and fingers crossed we'll get the oil in. And I got the electrical stuff. I picked up the piece of 10-4 and some male and female connectors, so we can get this wired up, and hopefully we can get this thing fired up today. It's exciting. Got her as clean as I can get her. Take you around. Hopefully you can see it pretty good. Let me throw some additional light in there. And hang on, guys, swapping stuff around. So hopefully you can see it pretty well. Got all the nooks and crannies best I could. You know, my arm can only twist so many directions, but it's probably the cleanest it's been since it was built in 1941. So now let's pour that expensive oil in here. What do you say? Well, here goes the liquid gold. I think probably every gulp is like $2 or $3. You know, gulp, gulp, gulp is like $2, $3, $2, $3. Alrighty, well, this one's gonna take a little bit since I got to go to 5 gallons, so I'll bring you back, guys. Alrighty, gonna go handheld, a little bit shaky, but hey, we are live. Got the extension cord fabbed up, and of course the discussion on the forums where it should run clockwise and I wired her up and ran her, and she wasn't oiling, so it actually has to run counterclockwise to oil. So let's go ahead and fire this baby up. And the oiling system is still getting some of the air out of the lines. Let me get some light on in there for you. You can see, so and here's the oil ports. That one's streaming pretty good. That one's got a nice constant flow. This one's really pouring. As you can see, there's still air in the lines. Gotta watch the belt, so I got the guard back on. This one, not too bad. If I can bend it over and get it in that cup, be right. And lastly, this one's just barely weeping. That one almost needs to be opened up a little bit. So, got her on 11 strokes per minute. Got her in low. I put a little whey oil on the ram way, since we not have any direct oil into it right now. But there we go, our first runs. Pretty exciting. Almost sounds like a bearing in there is a little bit noisy. I don't know if that's what it's normally supposed to sound like. But there's the belly of the beast. It's pretty cool. Let me get her off here. Okay, so the oil cups from McMaster car, or the cover should I say, are gonna work out great. I cut those center sections out, and the wicking just came in. FedEx just stopped by, so let me get these all situated up and I'll bring you guys back. But hey, this is exciting. Got the filter in, fired her up. Don't know if you can see it better with the light or without. And that one's oiling really good. This one's starting to oil. That one's doing well. And this one's slowly coming up. So, got to tweak them just a hair. Of course, that one's fine. That one's got the wicks in it that run through on a basically a vertical plane. And they drip down through those lines right in there. So I'm going to get this buttoned up, get the sight glasses in, get the cover cleaned up, get the belt guard cleaned up, and get that all assembled. And we'll bring you guys back for a first cutting chips video. So we're going to wrap this up, and I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Hope you enjoyed this refurbish of the Shaper kinda, and give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you hadn't subscribed, and we'll catch you guys on the next video.